issues, especially, let's say for example, kung sa province ka or punta ka sa syudad ya ang isa ka tao tapos daw gina-discriminate ka. We're gonna talk about discrimination and how to handle it. And especially, what if you're a Filipino and you go to the States or in any part of the world, maybe in Asia, Europe, or in the America. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna ask Sir Doug Jackson later on about his experience right here in the Philippines.
About Plenty.
All right, can you say that again? Can you say that again? Can you say that again? I love it.
About Plenty.
Oh, diba? I taught him that for just 1 minute. Alright, we got Mr. Doug Jackson saying hello to you guys tonight. Again, we're going to talk about his experience, not just in the Philippines, but also in Iloilo. Diba? Balon ta kung gano'n, gibang ka hospitable, ang mga Ilonggo, gano'n kalambing. And of course, syempre, diba? His wife as well is an Ilongga, diba? Which happens to be my aunt. Yeah! I know, more of that later on, mga kapamilya. But in the meantime, we're gonna give you more music for you guys to enjoy. We got Q Shay coming up next. We got Basilio, we got Chris Daughtry, Taylor Swift, Cat DeLuna, and the rest of the gang. Keep it locked, keep it steady. We got a great show for you guys this Saturday evening, right here on MOR for Live for Bao Puerte. MOR 91.1 for Live for Bao Puerte. Chris Daughtry, mga kapamilya, 6:42 right now. Ayan, still Good Vibes Friday. Siyempre, text nyo lang sa ako ng tanan nga mga nagkapanami isang adlaw nyo sa buong, no? Text me up, sir, 926-1192-462. Mga kapamilya, ayan ha. And of course, we're gonna spread the good vibes all across, not just here in Metro Iloilo, but all across the world tuning in via live stream. Big shout outs to all the guys at Singapore tuning in tonight. And Hong Kong, Malaysia, Australia, and of course to my Aunt Sharon right there in Washington. I'm waving my hands now on the GoPro. Good evening! Ayan. Hey Uncle Doug, what makes you have a good vibes tonight?
Oh, the weather is just...
The weather is awesome.
The weather is supreme. And where we are now at the radio station, if you look up, if you go outside and look up, you can actually see the stars.
The stars, right?
And you can't do that from where I live.
Walang ganyan sa States. You know? There's no like that in the States, you know what I mean? And of course, later on, mga kapamilya, as I've said, you got my guest right now, the very handsome, and of course, quite as talented like yours truly. My uncle right here for tonight. And of course, we will be discussing about social issues later on. We're gonna ask him also. Siyempre, kay lapit na ang boxing ni Pacquiao ni Mayweather. Who are you rooting for?
Pacquiao, man.
Pacquiao.
Yeah,
all the way, right?
All the way.
All the way.
All the way.
I'm gonna raise you 20 pesos. Later on, we gotta get to know more about Sir Doug Jackson and of course his stay here in the Philippines, because he will be staying here for a month, right? And you've been staying here for a week already?
I wish I could stay for another month. I have another 3 weeks. I've been here for a week.
For a week?
Yeah.
Do you want to stay here forever?
Well, yes, I would like to.
Yeah!
Yeah, that would be great.
Of course, you're in Iloilo as well. Alright.
Absolutely.
So we get to find out his experiences right here. Siyempre, mga kapamilya, bugal taman na. Diba? Kaya kita nga mga Ilonggo, kilala kita sa kalibutan as, you know, very hospitable, very loving. Did you know that Ilonggos are very well known for their hospitality, their care,
I know.
and they're very loving.
Yes, I know that. Yes.
Have you experienced that?
It's true. Yes, I have experienced that. It's true.
And every time like we get angry and stuff like that, we still, you know what, you don't have to do that. The word there is malulo. Yeah, that's the thing. Very, very. How should I say this? Very, very, very caring and very hospitable.
That's very true.
Right?
Yes.
All right. So more of Doug Jackson later on, mga kapamilya. I'm so excited about this because it's the first time that we are having guests here on the show, which you know, came from the States and stuff like that, and to share his experience as well. here in Iloilo in the
I'm
Philippines.
happy to do that.
I'm very much excited right here.
Okay, thank you, Jerry.
All right.
I'm excited as can be.
No problem. It's our pleasure. Because, of course, right here in MOR, we tend to give you more, mga kapamilya. And syempre, more fun, more kasiyahan pa rin sa pagbabalik natin on MOR for Life. Wow, pwede. Alright, back at the show, mga kapamilya. We got Daniel Padilla right there, plus Morissette Amon. Clap, clap. Papapalaban ako sa English ngayong gabi. Sama ko po, of course, the one and only Mr. Dog Jackson, all the way from, where are you from, by the way? Yeah. for everyone's, you know.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Oh, see, I thought he was from the States. He was from the south side of the States. South America. How's Puerto Rico? Anyways, back at the show, mga kapamilya, more pa rin sa gabi kasama si Jerry Pops. And as always, every Saturday, we have guests right here. Syempre, to talk about different issues concerning, syempre, kita tanan. Diba? Maski Pinoy ka man, Malaysian, Hungarian, diba? Sausage. Completely American. Right now, we're gonna talk about social issues when it comes to you know, discriminations and stuff like that, equality as they say. But first up, of course, syempre mabugalta na yung aton nga banwa nga tawag Iloilo. Hello, good evening, Sir Dog Jackson. Again, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on.
I'm gonna give you a clap right here.
Well, thank you.
And awesome. Anyways, first up, I'm gonna ask you, how's your experience so far? I'm pretty sure this is not your first time to be here.
This is my second trip to the Philippines and my second trip to Iloilo.
All right. So, how's your first trip right here? Your first experience to be in the Philippines?
I only spent 2 weeks here the first time, and it was fantastic. I wish I could have stayed longer, and I'm here for a month on this trip.
Ayan.
So I'm happy about that. I wish I could stay longer this time too.
You can. But of course, syempre, di ba mga kapamilya, kung ang una nga experience gani ni Sir Dog, hindi naman di siya magbalik. So, as you've said earlier, it was a great experience. Di ba? That's why he's here for the second time. And what's the best thing about the Philippines and or Iloilo per se?
The people. Definitely, the people are the best thing.
Handsome, right? Handsome,
beautiful,
yes.
Nice personalities, honest people, and that's very important to everybody. The second best thing about the Philippines is the weather.
The weather.
It beats the heck out of the United States in most cases.
Talaga? I always want to see the snow. But you don't want to see the snow now?
I've had enough snow up to my chin.
And hopefully I could go there. But of course, you know, it's a foreigner's paradise.
We'd love to have you, Jerry.
Yeah.
Come on over.
Soon. Can you fix my visa?
I'll let you worry about that. I'm sure it can be done.
All right. Anyways, the weather, the people, and the best place in Iloilo that you've visited.
The food. About the food.
The best place, probably my family's house is the best place.
Our house.
It's very warm and congenial. Everybody's very nice.
How about the tourist spots here in the Philippines? Because you know,
I went to the resort at Hanaway last weekend.
Haniway.
Haniway.
Bah, grabe mga taga Haniway, ha? Sosyalan ka mo, special mention.
Yeah. Americans say Janaway, but
Janaway.
It should be Haniway.
Highway, no way, no?
That was very nice. And I know you've been there too. It's gorgeous.
Yes.
And nice cool breezes, lots of greenery, very relaxing. And that's another thing about the Philippines. If you want to relax, you can.
And of course, once you relax here in the Philippines, it's just, you know, the things in your mind will be saying like, I don't want to leave here again. Have you ever been to Boracay, Sir
Not
Dog?
yet.
Not yet.
I want to go.
Yan.
Maybe on my next trip.
Libre mo ko, ha? Yeah, Boracay. And of course, there are lots of. Have you been to the old churches here in Iloilo?
Yes, I've been to several of them, both on the last trip and on this trip, and they're absolutely gorgeous. 500-year-old churches.
Spaniards built them before.
The Spanish churches, the Goth architecture. They're amazing, and I hope that they stand for another 500 years or longer.
Hopefully.
Yes.
More restoration.
Yes.
Diba, mga kapamilya? I know. That's why there is really something to be proud of being a Filipino. Diba? Kung sa aton yan, hindi na makita, kaya syempre daw nasanay na ta. But to other races, it's really magnifique, as they say in the French. Right? It's really a wonder to visit the Philippines. And of course, last but not least, how about the food?
The food,
What's your favorite so
food
far?
Is great.
Here in Iloilo.
Well, the crabs.
Crabs, alimango.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those crabs are just sweet and juicy and tender, and we have nothing like it back in the United States where I live.
Have you tried the talaba? Oysters?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried that.
Awesome, right?
I tried that a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So
good.
do you think can we export our crabs here in the States as well?
You know, if there's a mechanism to do that for a market, I think that it should be done.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
More works for us here.
Well, yeah, the trouble is keeping the oysters good on the trip.
How about the crabs?
I guess if you could fly them over on Lear jets, they would be very expensive, but they'd still be fresh.
I know. But we always serve fresh talaba here.
Absolutely.
All right.
Very good.
All right. Anyways, more of Sir Doug Jackson later on, mga kapamilya. Kita nyo sa food pa lang, sa mga architecture natin, and even the people. Diba? As we've known and said here throughout the show, the people are the best.
That's the best thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Even from the bottom to the top, to the elites, to the people in the middle class standards, they're pretty much awesome.
Yes.
Right?
They
Especially here in Iloilo.
I would say pretty much awesome.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
More of Sir Doug Jackson later on, mga kapamilya, and more of the topics about, and we'll get to know, syempre kay Saton dere, we only dream to go to the States and stuff like that, and we're gonna ask him what's the difference between here in the Philippines and there in America or in any part of the world, as they say, like that, and why do foreigners keep coming back here in the Philippines? They say it's a wondrous paradise island for you guys.
It is a
agree?
paradise. Compared to most places on earth, this is a paradise.
All right. See? Hashtag paradise that Pilipinas, mga kapamilya. Anyways, be back with more still with Sir Doug Jackson right here. Keep it locked. Keep it steady. Time to be proud to become a Filipino or to be a Filipino, mga kapamilya. Right here in MOR for Life. Abao fuerte. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Three, two, one.
This is Doug Jackson, your artificial DJ on MOR 91.1, my only radio for life. Abao fuerte.
I do it again?
Yeah, let's try it again.
All right.
Oh, are we recording?
Yeah, sure. Go.
This is Doug Jackson, your artificial DJ on MOR 91.1, my only radio for life. Abao fuerte.
All right, let's do this.
This might be
Doug
better.
Jackson, your artificial DJ on MOR 91.1, my only radio for
I
life.
think I like the first one better.
Abao fuerte.
Use that one about
The about
fuerte.
fuerte, we
Yeah,
can
get
use
that
this.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
and cut the lower one off.
All right.
I sound younger on the first one. More appealing to the teenage audience.
This is Doug Jackson, your artificial DJ on MOR 91.1, my only radio for life. Abao fuerte.
All right.
You need to cut that
Okay,
space
we do.
in half right there.
Nah, it's okay. My editor is gonna push through with it and everything.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Gonna put some reverb in it and stuff like that.
Yeah, it needs reverb and
Yeah.
echo, a little bit of echo. Cool. So when are we going back on? What time?
7:20.
Okay, good.
Alright, MR 91.1 for live. Wow, Puerte. Back in the show, mga kapamilya. I've got a birthday track on my background tonight. Speaking of which, happy birthday kay sa mom ni Tita ko Cookie. Ayan, happy birthday to Mrs. May Palomar. You know, it's her birthday today, Uncle Doug.
Cool.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Cookie.
No, and of course to her mom
The
as
mom.
well.
And,
Mom.
and Cookie's mom.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Can we have cake? Ayan, Papa Carl. Happy birthday din sa'yo. So, to all you guys celebrating their birthday tonight, happy birthday, or today, rather. And happy birthday. Big shout outs to all the guys, TTWMK group. You know, they're tuning in tonight at Barasan Igbaras. And they try to request a song right here, New Thing. Okay. Good evening, Papi. Greet lang po mga taga Guimaras. Have you been to Guimaras already?
No,
You've never been there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to go to Guimaras.
it's one of the best places right here in
yeah,
Iloilo.
everybody is urging you to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Why don't you guys go to Guimaras? Diba? All the guys there are pretty much awesome, hospitable as they say, and you're gonna love the island tour
Excellent.
in Guimaras.
Looking
you know.
forward to it.
They call it the Little Boracay. Sa talagang mga Guimaras, no? The Little Boracay.
Yeah, and it's easier to get to.
Mhm.
Anyway. Yeah.
Yes, you
So,
just ride the banca for 20 minutes, and you're there.
I'm looking forward to it.
White sands and
That'll be a
turtles.
total blast.
Alright.
White Sand.
Yeah, that's
sa-
White Sand. Sa may
Alibon?
Alubihod.
Alubihod.
Talagang mga taga Alubihod mayong gabi, ha? Ayan, hopefully makatambay naman kami da. And you know what? Guimaras has the sweetest mangoes in the world.
That's what I hear.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much big.
The best mangoes in the world.
That's
Sweet.
right.
They're delicious. I cannot wait.
All there in Guimaras. Oh, you should try there in Guimaras. Alright. Anyways, yeah. Of course, anyways, tonight, mga kapamilya, we're going to talk about some, social issues in life. And when you were a kid, Sir Dog Jackson,
Mhm.
have you ever experienced being bullied and stuff like that?
Oh, sure. Everybody
Yeah.
has. Sure.
So what do you do? Because right now, di ba, mga kapamilya, subong sa mga tinion, like in schools here in the Philippines as well, in Iloilo, bullying is very rampant. And it's
too bad.
such a scare
Yeah.
for the kids because it could really affect them, di ba?
Yeah.
It could
Yeah.
really affect them in
Sure.
their growth, in the way they
Psychologically.
think, psychologically and emotionally. How about you? How did you deal with the bullies before?
Just befriend
Mhm.
a big friend
Mhm.
and somebody who respects you and likes you and is not gonna
Bully you and stuff
let
like
the
that.
bullies get to you.
Yeah.
And if you're by yourself, I guess you have no choice. You're gonna either have to run or fight.
Run or fight or stand up sa mga bullies nga mga kapamilya, ano. And syempre, because right now, the biggest target, especially when you're in school, if you're a grader, kung sa grade school ka man or sa high school, basically bullies target all those kids who really don't know how to defend themselves.
Mhm.
Diba?
Mhm.
Or the weakly
Weakling.
kids,
The weakling.
weak kids and stuff like that.
Weaklings.
So aside from having a good friend or a friend that could really stand up to you, what's your advice aside
Well,
from running as well?
Well, there are methods with dealing with bullies that I
Mm.
probably shouldn't mention on the radio because
Yeah.
I don't want to violence.
Yeah, we're violent friendly.
I don't want to have people out in radio land.
That's right.
Being violent.
Uh-huh.
The best thing is to probably, if you don't have a big friend, then go to your parents or a
Mhm.
teacher or police or somebody and let them know what the situation is.
They can
And-
reprimand them, right?
Absolutely,
Mhm.
and then they can help you out.
Ayan. So mga kapamilya, especially sa mga kids tada, sa mga mommies and daddies ta, sa mga kids na nag-experience bala sa social discrimination, especially sa school, like mga bullying and ano, better ask your children because sometimes children get so afraid. They get so afraid that they won't even tell their parents that they're having that kind of problem, right?
Yeah, and a pretty good way to deal with it. It doesn't work all the time. Is to just avoid the bullies.
Yo.
You know, just don't. If you know they're hanging out on the corner waiting
Don't
for
go
you,
there.
don't go that way. Take another route home or something.
But what if that's the only route there? Call a chopper. So that is good to get you home, or message your mom or your parents, right? You could like, mom, can you please fetch me? So like, bata ko di anay sa
That
eskwelahan.
would be a solution.
Diba? That's-
that's
that's
something
one
I didn't
solution.
think about. Good idea, Jerry.
Yeah, and of course, one thing there is, you know, during dinner time, you and your family could really talk about it, right? Like,
Absolutely.
mom, I'm having problems about this. Someone is bullying me, or may nagasita sa ako sa eskwelahan, pirmi, and stuff like that. That's why I can't concentrate school, because that's one of the biggest problems right here right now in the schools here, not just in the Philippines,
That's
right?
in the United States as
In the
well.
United States as well.
Yeah.
So one key solution there is for me a really good pep talk or istoryanay kamo mga kapamilya kaupod sa imong family, and you know, tell them that you're being bullied, diba? Or if not, let your parents ask you, or parents be responsible as well to get to know what is going on with your children. Am I right?
I agree. Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
So that you'll find out, are you okay in school?
It's very important,
like that.
and one of the best ways to do that is to have dinner every night with your family,
Yo.
as a family, around the table,
And you can talk about it.
and talk about everything that's going on.
I've got a crush now, Mom. Yeah, right. Right. I got a crush in school. I love her. Oh, falling in love already.
Did you do that, Jerry?
No, I don't tell even my grandparents. I don't tell them I have crushes. Yeah.
Speaking of crushes, I know there's a lot of girls out there that have a crush on you, Jerry.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's showbiz. It's just show business. Just show business.
That's it, just show business.
Simple guy.
Just show
Nothing. Anyways, more of the social issues, mga kapamilya. As soon as we come back, we tackled already, syempre, one of the biggest scare, no, there is sa aton sa Pilipinas, not just the Philippines, but all throughout the world. And one of the biggest concern, man, especially ginapatag sa DepEd, it's the bullying. It's you know, the scare of bullying, especially through our children's, maybe in grade school or high school, and even in college, right? Even in college, people or students in college also experience that.
Yeah.
Say for example, there's like a group of guys there gonna pick on you and give me your lunchbox.
It's kind of hard to study for
Yeah.
college if you're scared
is
to
really.
death. And it's just, you know, if you're out there and you're a bully, stop it.
That's right. Because for me, kung bully ka man yung mga kapamilya or permi ka lang igapanggarit-garit sa kapwa mo or sa ibang estudyante, it means to say that you're a bit insecure about something, diba? Or perhaps you lack
agree.
something like guidance and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Right?
They become twisted because perhaps they don't like themselves, and then they project that onto other
Yes.
people, other kids, other students, people. You know, perhaps the person who doesn't like themselves should become a student.
That's right.
If they're not a student already. I can't imagine that a student would be a bully because they're too busy studying. But you know, get a job, make some money, put yourself through school, and make something of yourself. Don't be a
Yun.
bully.
That's right. Diba, mga kapamilya? Amo to gani, di na magtinamad, di na magpadungol, pada study, right? Go to school, get a job, and make something out of yourselves. Right?
Absolutely.
A great message right there from Sir Dog Jackson. Anyways, mga kapamilya, more of that as soon as we come back. It's 7:36 right here in the Metro. We got Romel Tuico coming up next with Dili Tanan. It's a track from, have you ever been to Cebu?
No, not
So
yet.
dark- not yet?
I want to go
Man.
to Dumaguete in Cebu, and my wife graduated from Silliman in Dumaguete. So
Yes.
I'd like to check that out. I hear they have some really good places to eat as well.
Of course.
Great
And
food.
they have a place there called Atlantis.
Ah,
Yeah.
I haven't heard
It's a
of it.
great place.
Okay, thanks for the tip.
Yeah, and that's why people will always say it's really more fun in the Philippines.
It is.
Yeah. More sa gabi, mga kapamilyas. Sama pa rin si Jared Pops. And we got Sir Dog Jackson right here, all the way from Washington, America. Keep it locked, keep it steady, right here at MOR for Life, about Puerte. John Legend, mga kapamilya, you got PDA right there. Para sa mga in love sa bunga gabi. Ayan, Eto, papi, pwede pa request love song. Gusto ko lang tani isigaw sa puso ko. Na anong sisigaw mo, girlie? Ayan, kumplito wabla. Ayan, good night to all. And big shoutouts to sa mga advisors daw nila nga galive kay nagbata na. Ayan, ma'am, take care of your kid. Oh my God. Their advisor is, pregnant right now, so they're on a leave and they want to wish her good luck. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
All right. Hopefully, more blessings to you, girlie. Yeah. And also, good evening sa tanay ng mga taga Big Brands, Big Discounts. All the guys at Mini Stop tuning in tonight. Big shout outs to you. And to the guys at Grillers Oyster House. Good evening and thank you so much for pagpumati. Anyways, last roll now, mga kapamilya. Time to bid farewell to an awesome guest here tonight, all the way from Washington, D.C., because my aunt corrected me. Alright, Washington, D.C. Okay. Anyways, Uncle Doug, last message to all our Ilonggo listeners right here, and especially to all the listeners all across the states. Big shout outs to Tita Bebot and Tito Glenn tuning in tonight, all the way from Houston, Texas.
Great.
That's why they're tuning in.
California.
Yeah.
That's in Texas.
It's Texas. Houston. There's a Houston now in California. Mama Pinks in San Diego.
For all
For all we know, right?
Yeah, there might
Pomona.
Ayan, hasta ngayon natutok sa atin all across the world, to the Karawats in Singapore, to all our great and loyal listeners in Singapore. Big shout outs to you guys. In Sentosa.
Okay.
Shout outs.
Yeah,
Well, Doug,
I'd
any
like
message?
to
Yeah,
say
go.
a shout out and a big hello to my beautiful wife Sharon.
Oh
Hello,
my
baby.
God.
Here we are. And my daughter Tara, my son Christopher.
Hello, guys.
And a big shout out to AJ, Carlo, Tita Cookie,
Yeah.
and Mom and Pop.
And of course, we got Gary right here.
And also Gary.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gary boy. And of course, last message to all the Ilonggo listeners right here, and your experience again in the Philippines.
It's has been wonderful. I recommend it to everybody. The Philippines is a beautiful paradise, and it's more fun in
the Philippines.
Yes.
Ayan. Ay, nako mga kapamilya. That is it. Closing up more sa gabi. And of course, coming back with good vibes Saturday na mga kapamilya. So text me up all your good vibes messages at 0926-1192-462. And syempre, kung nagpakasubo pa mo na, I'm gonna give you later 10 reasons why you should have a positive outlook in life. It's all up as soon as we come back after the break. So Dog Jackson, thank you so much.
Thank you,
awesome.
Jerry. It's my
Clap
pleasure.
to it. All
Have a
right.
great time.
Hopefully we could have you back next time.
Yes.
All right, we could talk
I'll be
more
happy
about
to
your
go on.
experiences.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Ha, kita nyo naman mga kapamilya. International.
Bye-bye, Iloilo.
Alright, and of course, keep it locked, keep it steady, put in right here in MOR 91.1 for life. About
Fuerte.
yeah!